So we're back to the grind. There's a power grind. There's a way to juggle power, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Um, with the latest power, it's not working. Um, yeah, it's not quite working today. How to explain the power grind? Okay, to juggle the power grind, right? Usually you have to have three characters. If you only have one, you're going to be grinding your ass off and having fun doing it, I guess. The power grind doesn't work anymore because it's recommended to power grind with friends, right? Uh, which I don't know what they're trying to do. They must be trying to show off to show you that they have the most multiplayer friends group there is, community, and there used to be, but there ain't now. They like to say there is, but they have what 14 world champion teams that work as teams to do raids. They just got rid of 2,000 people that were in the world champion teams because they were supposedly cheating. Alright. And that's the only time they get together is when they're showing raids. When you can get somebody together, it's usually to do pinnacle gear and stuff. If you can get them together to do it, right? Ugh. What the fuck? What the fuck? Whoa, what the hell's going on? What the hell was all that? What the fuck was that? Yeah. Alrighty. I don't see shit, but I'm gonna go see theirs just in case. Wow. I was playing another character yesterday. Maybe that's what it was. They're gonna give it to this character instead. Oh, the nine's black hole in the middle of nowhere. Yo, is everybody? What's up? Okay, you're not that way. You're this way. How's it going, Mr. Budger? How's it going? How's things?
Show you these.
Yeah, I got everything here. Everything has to be Dares of Eternity, though, and I'm not doing Dares. Nope, I'm good. I have everything here in the helmet. I do not have the catalyst for the pistol, but I have everything else. Okay. Is there anything in the box? Nope. I need a key. Don't have a key. Don't have this. Don't have that. Alright, we're moving on. Nothing for me. Must be for the other character.
Many consciousnesses impinging upon mine, and all of them.
Broccoli Tom? Who the fuck is Broccoli Tom? Broccoli Tom. I mean, how for Broccoli Tom? Must be just starting out. Broccoli Tom. Stasis, no less. Ah, what's the old man doing? He's stealing light. I know what he's doing. He's stealing light. The criminal. The criminal! Good gear. I gotta wait until reset to get my other stars. See, that thing's a hard bitch to get. Microcasm. Why he's the microcasm? He's got a microcasm. Numbers ain't up though. Weird. That's probably doing what I'm doing. I don't have anything else to do I? Do I need to go to the tower? Let's go to the tower. Let's see. What has she got? Probably some undeering stuff. I guess Ash and Iron's supposed to start sometime this week. There's also a bunch of other DLCs coming out this week. Everything's coming out this week. Yes. Technically, we ain't gonna get much light today until tomorrow. Tomorrow's reset. On Tuesday reset, we get to get more stuff that we can't get now because we're not on Tuesday reset. Yo. Okay, I don't know why we got 2 stars, but we got a 2 star for 200. Not bad. Another 2 star. Nope, just one. Alright, good.
Catch you later.
What's the light on it? Just 200? I need more than 200, you fuckers! You're fired. Moving on. They're fired. They're fired! Alright, moving on. We need to find something else. So we're going to go solos. Zers is still here, which is odd, but he's here on a Monday. He's not here tomorrow. He's here until reset. Comes in on Friday, and then he's here until reset. Yeah, nothing I really want. Nope. Yeah, I was like overwhelmed with strange coins this week. That is a good rifle, I guess. Everybody was streaming. Get it. Actually, this is a better one. Only if it has fucking explosive. Void explosives. Gotta love it. I have it. I have the guard roll on it.
You fear nothing, Titan.
So I'm a warlock. Okay. What are we doing? We're gonna go do solos, I guess. That's all we can do. Everybody else is playing with themselves. So I'm gonna go play with myself in a solo. We could do random fire teams. What do we got? What's in here? What you got, Banshee boy? We have bows, sidearm, sword, kinetic weapon. Oh, do I have a bow on me? No, but I can have one. We're here at default. And I need a sidearm? Good. I know where the sidearm. We need a bow. We could use the whale. Where is it? Where is it? It's got to be in my inventory. Bet you it is. Nope. Yep, there it is. It's in my inventory. Okay, now I need a sidearm. What? Sidearm! We need a sidearm. Any kind of sidearm? Some kind of sidearm? This kind of sidearm? That kind of sidearm. Is that a sidearm? Yes, it is. The call is a sidearm. That is not hand cannon. Sidearm? Yep. I don't have my explosive call? Oh, what's wrong? What'd I do with it? Which I depleted it. It's gone. It's gone. Bye-bye. That's not good. Alright, which one are we going to use? 22 with no stars or 21 stars? Get another one with stars. What's this one got? 206 with headstone. Hey, we'll take this one. And then we're gonna go back and take this one. And we're gonna do this. Alright, we're good. Now we're gonna go after solo. Use a sword. Sword, yep. No! I put it back in the vault. Dummy! Here's my trip. Where's my superstar sword? There it is. The superstar sword. Alright, we got it back. Stop you pouting, you big fat bastard. Moving on. Yeah, fireworks. Kaboom, 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 boom, 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 boom. Alright. We're off. Let's go to the portal. Oh, what do we got for quests? Anything good? Oh yeah, these. This. Now, I want to grind for the last 10, which I can do. We can do it two ways. We can go to other worlds and get other bounties. And then we can grind out the last 3. We can grind out the last 3. We get other bounties. Or we can go in 1 solo. And hopefully our season hub has some left. Which it probably doesn't. Oh no, it does. Yes! So we're going to go grade B with everything. Grade A with everything. Yep. It's like, what? Trust me. You can finagle it so it goes grade A with everything. See, I'll show you. We're going to take Calder. Yeah, Calder. Yep. We're going to take it. We're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And everybody's like, oh, that ain't going to help you. Yeah, okay. It's going to get me to a C+. Yep. And then we're going to go like this, which I really hate. I hate mugging around in this first one. That's going to take me to a B, right? And then we're going to go over here, and we're going to do this one. That's going to pop me right up to an A with 262. Now, I could go a lot more, which would get me, then I could do some boons, but we're good right there. See, it's that master I'm trying to get to, that 300. Yep. So I can be special. Special ed, that is. Thank you. I'm glad you are. Thank you very much. I don't add anybody on Discord. I haven't. Nope. Because I don't have a channel for this channel. No. Not yet. Not ever. That'll be the next thing. They want to be Nitro and Discord and all this stuff. And then you'll have to have this, and that, yeah. And keep track of all the garbage. Yep.
You're up, Guardian.
I'll spend half my time trying to figure out who likes me and not.
With any luck,
instead of just playing the damn game. Alright, fatheads. This is how this is going to go. I'm going to win, you're going to lose, and that's all there is to it. No complaints, no mention, no bitching. Oh, you think you're going to come get me? Wrong. You heard me. I said no complaints, no bitching. Explode. Do it right. Oh, what? You think you're bigger than me? Come on, bitch. What? Give me that back. Thank you very much. Who else is behind me? Anybody? Oh, you want some of this? Give me that back. Let's go. Thank you. Next on the Papadopoulos list. You're down, right? Was that what was down in the box? Oh no, that's in the box. Alright, we got that. Good. Coming over here, we're going. Watch it, red box. Come here. Hello! Come get me, little bitch. Not. Next move. I'm gonna jump right up here, like Superman. I'm gonna jump up here like Superman. I'm gonna shoot these. I didn't get one. Who else? Who wants some? Want some of this? Where'd he go? I think he bounced into the wall. Yoink! Give me that back. Oh, you want some of this? Come here. Now back. Come here. Come here. You're in there. You're over there. I like my build. I gotta make it better though, but I like it. I'm not sure if it's melee that's gonna make it better or what. Hello! Next! We'll be over there. Make sure I hit the right place. Don't want to fall off. Suck if I had to fall off and start all over, wouldn't it? Run! Oh yeah, it was bow, wasn't it? I'm gonna have to switch over to weapons, huh? Well, let's try sidearm first. Oh, we can't. It's locked. Shit. I'll have to do that later. I forgot I locked it. Mr. Vex! Hello, Mr. Vex. Hello, you. You know you got a belly button that if you shoot it, you explode? Ah, show your belly button, do you? Flying piece of midgets. Flying piece of dorks. Yes, I am using a cost-off, people. A cost-off. And I am beating the game with just the cost-off. A purple one at that! Not an exotic, although it is in my inventory. Fighter! Next. Anybody? I think I gotta go this way. Redo the old solar blam blam. Ah, come here, you little shit. He comes down, puts a bubble around you, you gotta shoot yourself out. If you don't, it's gonna hurt. So therefore you have to shoot yourself out. I haven't even used my super yet. That's no fun. We gotta go find the ancient harpy of doom. Must be this way. So you gotta make a sound like fetching, like ancient harpy of doom. Not seek the ancient pain in the ass harpy we fought 400 times. It's gotta be something like the harpy of doom. Get with the program. So I wonder how many times they're going to try to make it harder before we get to the point where we're like, fuck you, we ain't playing it no more. You know, I think what they should do, this is a good game plan for Sony. I really do. I think I should write them. Say, hey, guys, remaster Destiny 1. Yep, remaster it. Plan on making a Destiny 3. And don't listen to anybody else that works at Bungie. That's an idea, isn't it? Well, maybe some of them you might want to listen to. But if I hear MMO out of a looter shooter again, I might as well just puke. This is not Final Fantasy 7. It never will be. Alright? Or 14 or 17. What the hell is it up to now? It won't be. Give it up. Seriously. It's gotten to the point where we walk out to people now and they have a talk square. You notice? They have a talk square. They can't talk to you in English. They talk to you in a talk square. It has to be translated. Why? Because they want to put a talk square in it to make it look like a freaking Final Fantasy 14 game. They probably literally called the Sony guys up and said, can we make talk boxes like Final Fantasy? Because we think this is going to be an MMO. Here's an idea. If you're not going to make 3, make Destiny Online, right? And then walk the fuck away and let it ruin itself. This gun is the best ag clear in the game. Seriously. The only reason why I have it is because I need fire to do this. The bonk stuff. Watch. And then get it back. What is shooting at me? What the hell are you doing back there? Who said you could be here? Huh? Huh? That's what I said. Get off. Oh, the thing popped. Damn. I was hoping I was going to shoot it. You know, you can't really do that to protect yourself when you sit in a fire hole and the fire hole is still burning you when you sit in it. Yeah, that's not really helpful. Hey guys, wasteful thing putting in that trap Vex, and all he did was bounce off the wall and die. It's actually kind of funny. Are there glitches in the game? Is it a good game? Yeah, I will say it, and I will say it again. This has one of the best gun gameplays in the game. In games, okay? It has a good community, or did have a good community. Now it's pretty much fucking shot, but we'll go with it. It had a good community where we could all get together, laugh, and have fun. And it was the greatest ever. You know what I mean? What happened? I do not know. I do not know. Over the years, people have just burned out. And that's what it is. I had to get away for like a year so I could come back and be happy playing it. And yeah, I know, you hear me bitch, but I'm actually happy playing this. This is fun. I haven't played it in so long, it's actually enjoyable. Hell, the other day I started a new character on a different account just to fucking play the old days. Alright, we got traps around here. We gotta watch out for the traps. Make sure we hit the walls or something so they die. What do you want, fellas? You want some of this? How about right there in that blue, white fucking belly of yours? Come on. Hello? Next. Hello? We got the box. Box. And then we should have another box. We shoot another box. And then the wall falls down and he comes out. Where's he gonna come out? Where's he going? Hey, funky harpy dude. The harpy of doom. Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go, Mr. Harpy of doom? Ah, Mr. Harpy of doom is right there. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of these minions. I'm gonna grab this machine gun and we're gonna say, hello, Mr. Harpy of doom. I'm gonna shoot him right in the eyeball. Ready? Bah! Make sure you get the eyeball, nowhere else. Right in the nose. Now he's gonna disappear and he's gonna go get another spot and hold it. Yep, see? How'd I know? How'd I know? I haven't like I played this enough. Hey! Alright, that's it. Need some quartz parts. I'm getting a little flashy. You're getting a little pissy here. You're flashing me. You're messing me up. You're making me mad. Doink. Doink. Alright, Dinkle Dork. Next. Okay. What do we got? I love being back in fire. It's great. And no, it isn't multi-supers. It's fire. Straight up. Burn them all. Kill them to death. Fire. Love it. Missed it. Oh, you're gonna be that way, are you? Yeah, gimme traps doesn't really do anything to you. Kind of an annoyance. We're gonna hit that box. Let me get rid of these traps because I'm tired of walking around and seeing one. Yep, that's why. Because I care about them. Okay, there's a box there, and there's a box there, and there's a box there. Alright, we got this. We got this. Why is my super down? Did I use my super? I don't remember using it. What the fuck happened? Who drained me of what? Jelly beans? Hey, bud, you coming down? You know, I don't want to have to go after you. Where are you? Okay, you're going to show up over there? Nice. You know, making me run around for you is kind of stupid. You know, I was going to use my super, but there's a problem. Apparently, it trained while I was standing still. Where you go? Bugger. Where'd you go? Oh, you down here? Good. Now I got it. Woohoo!
It gives me a hope that we might repopulate sectors like this one day. Maybe in 100
Yeah,
years,
baby.
this is a nice park with a big statue of the
I still
Guardian.
need a 3-star in my fucking
Covered
Titan
in
pants.
pigeons.
My mark. Do you want to don't have a 3-star on? I have a question. What if you get the 400 on 2 stars? Is that going to be like, you're still going to be in the mess? Or are you going to get, when you go to the next one, the 400 race? You know, to fight the big monsters in the 400? Does that mean I get to, get more stars? Is that how this works? Because I have no fucking clue what the diamonds are for. Because really, seriously, I see them with 6 diamonds, and I see them with 2, and they're all doing the same damn thing with different diamonds. So somebody want to explain this to me? Is it really that retarded? And then I only have one question. Why motherfucking have it? Seriously. Because the way their stats are, it's real simple. Okay? And you're like, huh? It's real simple. Watch this. You find a good weapon with a blue, right? Move, George. George, I gotta move my Sony. Come on. You're a fathead right in the way. Go sit with Dad. Georgie. Hugging his dad. It's real simple. I figured it out. And you're all like, he barely makes builds. Yep, you're right, I do. I barely make builds. I barely shit on builds. I could care less. Because I watch too many people sit in the firing lane. Seriously, sit in the firing lane, right? And they'll sit there for hours trying to figure out their new build. While I'm out playing the game having fun. Not that, you know, that does anything for me because Tony's a real good builder. And if he can find a new way to make a build, then we all get to find it because he tells us. Which is fine. That's his thing. He loves it. It's great. And that's the honest truth. If you love something in Halo, then enjoy it. Or, sorry, Destiny, then enjoy it. If you love builds, that's fine. If you love raids, do it. Do it all night long. My problem with raids is if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it 1 day a week. And I want to get it done. I don't want to half-ass it. I don't want to be halfway through it. I don't want to fucking sit there and go, oh, I don't figure out the puzzle and then everybody quit. No, I want to get it done once on that 1 day. Or twice if we can fit it in. Because it's like 6 hours every time you do it. Which should be shortened to about 4. So that way you can get 3 or 4 in a day. Instead of taking up your whole fucking weekend.
You're up, Guardian.
But then what would be the sense? Nobody would play our game. No, they'd actually play it more if they didn't have to do so much. It would make it easier for everybody to do it. Stop making it hard for a certain sect and a certain percentage. Make it for everybody, which you don't do. You make it for your own fucking priorities. This is why, and I'll say this a million times, people that play the game should never be a designer of the game. I'm serious. They shouldn't. They should not be a dev on the game. Because they want to make it the way they want to make it, the way they played it. And that's the thing. They didn't play it like the rest of the people played it. The guy made Perfected, right? And this is the honest truth, okay? I have this thing. I've played Perfected about 15 times. I played it enough to get the Catalyst. Well, actually, I don't even know if I've played it enough to get... I think I did. Let's see. Because you can't run your mouth without knowing for sure. So I want to double check. So Sweet Business, Crimson Huckleberry, Cerebrus. No time to explain. Outbreak Perfected. Yeah, I played it enough to get the Catalyst, right? I must play that thing 6 times. Once I got it once, right? I do not see the sense in going back. Because trust me, it took me one time to get it, right? One time to get it. This is how it used to be. And this is not how it's now. It took you one time to get it, the exotic. It took you 4 more times to get the Catalyst, and you had to jump and go a different route to get the Catalyst the first time, which was outside the building, not inside the building. It skipped half the hard parts, right? Which I love the ledge jumping part. That was actually pretty tricky. Kind of annoying, but it was pretty tricky, right? It was kind of neat. It was something no one had seen before. Jumping on these little ledges that go in and out and shit. And if you missed it, you had to time it just right. You know, it was golden. It made it challenging, right? Then you get in there, you have to beat the guy in a time limit just to get the Catalyst, right? Now, the guy who made this is now the leader of the pack, okay? And he made it, don't get me wrong, it was a really good one, but the thing was, is when you finished it, you got the exotic, right? When you finished it, you got the exotic, okay? And when he was talking about his favorite map that he made, right? He was like, it was my favorite. And then he got mad because everybody got the exotic the first time they played it. And I'm like, why? Everybody kept playing it just to get the Catalyst. And then everybody played it a while, every now and then, to help somebody else play it. Now this was when the community was actually talking to each other and not at each other's throats. And that ain't no business but Bungie's. Fuck, that hurt. Come here. I'm gonna take a walk. We're gonna punch you in the face, and then we're gonna shoot you in the eyebrow. And you, Mr. Man, you're gonna take one of those in the nose. And you, another one in the nose. Love my hammer. I get to play Thor. My Thor build, bitch! Oh, love this fucking arm. Stop! Ooh, you want me to get closer? Come here. How about I kiss you? Trying to shoot that thing over there, and I'm gonna get it, whether you like it or not. If I have to go a long way around. Okay, fine. Where was it? Oh, I lost my hammer. That's not good. Oh, now I gotta wait for it to come back. Not actually. You shoot this dude, you get one of those fire sombreros, right? Okay. I didn't get a fire sombrero. No, I'm missing this fire sombreros. Okay, anyways, if you get one of those little fire sprites, right? Those little circles with fire in it. If I get one, I'll get my hammer back instantly. Which is correct. That's the way this is built. And I just want to fire. I like the bonky bonky. Ouch! Don't hit me. I didn't like that. It sucks. Come on, I want to go through here, people. Bit. What, you think because you got bigger you can't take a shovel in the face? I think you can. You do it very well. Now, like I said, he built it. It was a good map. Don't get me wrong. I am not going to say he's a terrible builder because he's not. You know. But there's a difference between, in this game, they have made these players, and I will say this over and over again, that have a god complex. And the perfect example of that is streamers. I can pound out 6 of them right now. Now, I'm not going to do that because usually it gets me in trouble. Dotto for one. Anybody who plays with him under 400, and this is funny because I got a kick out of this. Anybody who plays under 400 and he ain't even 450 yet. Right? Because the build was slowing his ass down. Is a scrub. And that's the way he thinks, right? Now, this is where their community is going to hell and they don't get it. And I get why they don't get it, because they act the same way. Okay? This started a couple years ago. I'd say about 10 or 12 years ago, because I'm 50 now. The game's only been out 12 years. When we first got this game, everybody was happy. They played it together. It was a great time. Right? And then somewhere along the line, the community starts blaming people. The developers and the company starts blaming people for their bad mojo, for their money. And then everybody starts getting harder and harder because they accept it the way it is and just keep playing it the more challenging it is. Okay? Do you know any game that sets the ground on fire, right? The ceiling on fire, the walls on fire, okay? While you're trying to kill a boss? Seriously. That wasn't an 8-bit game. Because 8-bits, you only had a walkway and you went one from one linear to the other. It was a straight phase walkway. How do they call it? Scrolling 8-bits, that's what they call them, right? Now, I've been playing since scrolling 8-bits, one-frame games, like Tank on Atari, right? And we used to sit and play for hours. And this is the most depressing part. Okay, I'll tell you the most depressing part. We used to play Halo. Right? We'd go get pizzas. We'd bring 5 Xboxes to one house. 4 apiece on each Xbox, right? Now, mind you, that's like, what is it, 20 some odd people? Something like that. 4 apiece on each Xbox. So we could play Halo, which is Bungie. This is Halo 2 and Halo 1. Right? When we figured out we could landline. And we would play Capture the Flag against each other. We would play, oh shit, regular free-for-alls against each other. We'd all have pizza, drink beer, shoot the shit, and have a great fucking time, right? Now, mind you, at that time we were all adults. So we, you know, drank beer and shot the shit, right? Then, somewhere along the line, they got it against them that if they pit people against each other, right, then people will try to outdo each other, right? Now, don't get me wrong, this is part of being competitive, okay? But the problem with competitive is this. All you do is sit at home and try to beat the other guy. You don't smell the grass, you don't have a girlfriend, you don't do this, you don't do that. That is called a fanatic, okay? And fanatics, if you make them, is what ruins a game. Because then nobody has fun. It's all, this guy's better than that guy, this guy is always better than that guy. Even if they fucking lose, they can't accept the fact they lose. You know what I mean? And you can blame this on another generation because, yeah, you can if you want to. But I don't think it's that. I think it's a simple fact that they played into it and let them do it, so this is what happens. Hence, perfectly, Trials of Osiris. Okay? Trials of Osiris separates players. All the time. Sadly, it does a lot. It separates players. Because they all try to make it to the lighthouse. Back when we played it, everybody would get together and say, alright, who's going to make it to the lighthouse? And we'd literally stop. One team would sit there and get killed for the whole time for the other team to get to the lighthouse. And then they'd do it for the next round until we got to the lighthouse, right? And we keep switching like that. It didn't matter who fucking won. It didn't matter who was better than who. We didn't care because we all got the lighthouse to get the shit. And that's the truth. Alright, nowadays, oh my fucking god, they will do everything, even sell their mother to get to the lighthouse. I mean, hell, you just got 2,000 people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got like 2,000 people, right? That they just freaking kicked out of the whole game. because they were literally cheating to get the exotic on game day. On raid day. Do you know why? I can explain it to you. I mean, Sony should really listen in on this shit. The real simple reason is because the only day you can get it by doing and finishing the raid once is raid day. Because after that, it's going to take you 50 tries to get that fucking exotic. That's what they give you the incentive for, to play raid day. And that's the truth. And then they're like, oh, we can't turn it up so you can get more light. The fuck you can't. You can set it so everybody gets an exotic the first day on the raid. And then you do an update and nobody can get the fucking thing for 50 times to doing the raid. And then you're like, why does nobody play end content? Real simple. Nobody gives a shit about the gun if they find out it's not good. They wait until the raid people get it. And if they think it sucks, they don't go in and do it. That's why your raid game is no good. The end game is no good. Why is it? Because it takes too fucking long to do it, and then when you don't get it, people get tired of doing it. Hence Nightfalls. Dungeons. Oh my god. Same thing. You want to hug me? You guys. I mean, I like playing solos, but don't get me wrong. I miss the fire team every now and then. I want to get together and go do shit. I really do. I do. I miss it. But I can tell you one thing. I don't mind doing fire teams, but when I get in a dungeon and I've done it all day and still haven't got what I deserve out of it, then I don't really care to do it again. And sadly, that's what is killing a lot of the fire teams. It is. Like, here, perfect example, okay? I love watching the streamers, okay? Dotto is funny when he does your vault, okay? I love when he does the vault, because everybody wants to hang on to everything. I have a friend, love the man, Phil, he's a riot. The dude will use the fucking mailbox as his vault. When he gets stuff, he's gonna go in and check his mailbox to make sure he's got room. And then he has to sort through it, and you can hear the anguish on his breath. He's like, oh, I gotta get rid of that one, and that one, and that one. Oh no! Oh, you should have seen him when they fucking, oh, sun setting. Oh my god, I thought poor Phil was gonna cry. I really did. He had everything. The cost off. Every armor since the beginning that was purple. Oh, what the hell was it? We literally had to tell him that it was alright to dismantle some of it because it would become so he could wear it, you know, as an ornament, right? And he's like, no, man, that's never gonna happen. They're not gonna let us. I was like, dude, erase it. It'll be alright. Clear out your vault. Now, he finally got it down to, what is it? I think he uses his mailbox slightly, but it used to be so full he had to go in and shuffle stuff around so he could get it. I don't think he does that anymore. I think it's like half full now. And the man's been begging for vault space, or I don't know how long. But that's what I like watching Dato. Otherwise than that, no. There's some people, there's something about him that he just picks on people and I don't like it. I really don't. I pick on people, but there's a difference. I pick them out because they need a better understanding of life. Like, one, this isn't the only thing in the world. And Dotto's kindly got that down. He spends more time with his wife than he does doing vaults and bitching at people. Which is good. But the gaming community has got to the point where they're crazy narcissistic, most of them. And it's sad, too, because they used to get together and have a lot of fun with each other. Even if you didn't win, they didn't care. You know what I mean? Now it's, you got to win. It's like, I was watching the other day, right? And I feel sad for this because I used to do the same thing. We used to go into raid, right? And I can remember when we were doing Destiny 1 raids before Destiny 2 come out, right? And I had never done any of them. You know, because the way I looked at it is every time you went in there, you either had to be a team or somebody would get mad. You know what I mean? And then we figured out how to do it, you know, with a three-man fire team. And now, if you notice, when I play Destiny 1, I have all the shit from just about every raid in a three-man fire team. Because we cut it off, we split this, we do that, and then we go do it. I even have the machine raid, you know, all that shit. And we used to love getting it. You know what I mean? We used to have a great time getting it. And now it's got to the point where the puzzles are too hard. And I'm not saying they're too hard, because you can figure them out after a while. Anything you can figure it out if you do it enough times, right? When you get to the end, you're expecting that exotic, you don't get it, right? And that's what I mean. And I don't give a fuck if I'm good, bad, or otherwise, right? When I hear that stupid, you're a scrub, you need to learn, da-da-da-da-da, you need to get good. You know what I say to that? One simple thing, okay? I don't know how many times I've heard him say that. And here's the thing that I laugh about. Is they, right, one guy, we're all scrubs, right? This is the funny part. We're all scrubs, and he didn't spend one day playing fucking Elden Ring. He couldn't play Elden Ring, right? Elden Ring, okay? Right? And he's the best player in Destiny 2 that's ever been seen. And he couldn't play Elden Ring. He kept getting his ass kicked by the first boss. Right? So he quit. Okay? Now, Elden Ring's all about getting good. There ain't no other game to teach you how to get good. Right? No other game to teach you. I'd love to say this one would, but it doesn't. This doesn't teach you how to get good. This teaches you how to be consistent, should I say, and annoyed. I've never seen this game teach you how to get good. After 10 years of playing it, 12 years of playing it, we fished Final Shape, and I've never seen so many people be like, yup, that was it. It was good. Great time. Never playing it again. I've never seen that happen. I mean, Call of Duty, how many times have they redone Call of Duty? Right? Seriously, how many times have they redone Call of Duty? Okay? They've regurgitated the game from fucking years ago. Like Modern Warfare, Triple Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3. Right? And everybody went to play it. Even I went to play the campaigns because I love Modern Warfare. It's fun. Shooting people's just a bonus. But I love the campaigns, so I usually get it the campaign, even though it costs you more to get the campaign than it does to play PvP. And then enjoy the campaign, right? For years, I used to put $100 into it, right? $100 a year, every freaking year. Every year. Right? We got to the Final Shape, and I sat back and went, sorry guys, I gotta go. And they're kind of like, you can stay, you can play this game, and I love them right to death, but they are stuck on this game, and they always have been. You know what I mean? And they're good, don't get me wrong, Tony's really good at building builds, Philps is really good at grinding out enemies, and he's just good at it. You know what I mean? So am I. I mean, fuck, you see me do these things on Class A's, and I can do it like it's easy. I hate to see a new guy. Hell, I'm even thinking about doing a stream like once a week where I play the game over again through Lightfall, through Witch Queen, and all that. You know what I mean? Don't know if I'll do it on Legendary, but I'll try. Problem with Legendary and some of the old ones is that stupid overshield shit. And I'm sorry, it sucks. Because here's why. I'll tell you why. The artifact picks out what weapon you use for overshield, right? And there's very few weapons that you can use that circumvent the artifact, right? Very few. There's like 3, okay? And every time they make an artifact and it's not like a sidearm in that area or this or that in Unstoppable, you know what I mean? They will nerf the shit out of that weapon that you can do without using the artifact. And they're like, oh, it's all Peter Parsons. No, bullshit. It's them. Okay? All of them. Sadly, they're running this thing into the ground, and Sony needs to catch, and, you know, and equal it out. I mean, Christ. I remember enjoying the game because we didn't have any worries about what's the overshield. What's this? How much elements do you have on? What weapon are you using this trip? You gotta have this, 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 and this just to make it through the first section. You know what I mean? And then you're like, shit, I don't have that exotic because I didn't get it from the last dungeon we played. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gotten. I watched the other day, and I love watching Arthas Frost. The guy's funny as hell, right? And I'll actually, and I'm sad, and I'm sorry, Arthas Frost, I'll say this. I shut it off when he does a raid. I do. I won't even watch it. Even if it's on a different game like Destiny Rising, I won't even watch it. You know why? Because it brings back memories of the old days when we used to begin to do every raid. We used to do every raid in the beginning of this. We used to do every raid. And then there'd always be one guy, and don't get me wrong, it's not Tony, it's not a few others, but there'd always be one guy where you had to do it perfect. Every time, everything, you had to do it perfect, and God forbid if you misstepped, even though you beat the board, he'd still bitch because you didn't do it right. And I used to sit there and be so bored, killing ads, because that's my job. I would be killing ads as a Titan. I'd be clearing ads out. And literally, I could kill ads, even though we were going to lose because we didn't get the puzzle. I would kill ads and still be standing when they killed us all because they had to. Because we didn't get the puzzle right. Okay? Seriously. I'd be taking out thousands of ads and not even getting touched. My bar would get down a little. I'd turn, run behind a box, come around the other side, be full, and fucking start killing them all again. They literally had to tell me to stop. I had to stop killing ads. You know what I mean? Because we had to redo it and reset. Right? And this guy, no matter what we did, it was always wrong. This was wrong. That was wrong. If we didn't do it exactly as he said, as he had planned out, wrote it on his little calendar board behind him, right? Then we were stupid. Okay? And I was watching Azzacross the other day doing Destiny Rising. And he's playing along and they're getting it done, sort of. And then they die. Okay? And they die like 3 times. Okay? And don't get me wrong, Destiny Rising supposedly is a little more challenging, is just as challenging as Destiny 2. And they die a couple times. And as he's dying, he's getting more quieter and quieter and quieter because they're complaining about how he's not doing it right, this, that, and the other thing. And he's getting more quieter and quieter. And he's just sitting there. And you hear them saying stuff, but he doesn't say anything. He's just going and going and going and repeating and repeating and repeating. And I'll be damned if that's going to be my life in here, because if it is, I'll drop it today. I'll be done with it. Done. I'll delete the fucking thing and walk away. Because why? That's not fun anymore. That's them wanting to be fucking perfect at everything. And I'm sorry, but if you lose a game, it's not the end of the world. It's part of the game. I don't know. Perfect example. Elden Ring, right? You know how many times I've died in Elden Ring? It's going to be up to 1,000. Okay? And I still play it. I still have fun playing it. I am up to 211 ranks. Okay? 211 ranks. Okay? And I still go in there and play it. It's getting harder with the bosses. It's almost fucking impossible to beat them alone. And every time you don't do it alone, somebody calls you a scrub. Right? And when they came to the last boss, nobody could beat it. Everybody kept bitching. It was too hard. It was too this. It was too that. Do you know why? Because they literally made it. Mind you, they literally made it So you had to use every element, including putting signs down for people to, what is it? What was that? Like the sign. If you read the note, you could like it, or unlike it, or dislike it. And they literally made it so you had to put signs down and people to like them, so the boss would be easier at the end if you beat him. But you had to beat him with summoning and friends just to beat his ass. You couldn't do it alone. And everybody's like, oh, it's so hard, you need to cut the damage back. They cut the damage back. And then they noticed that people started doing it together and with summons and all that shit. Why? Because they realized that you had to use all the mechanics. And all those little idiots that ran around in underwear and no armor and no weapons couldn't beat the fucking thing until everybody figured it out. Right? And that goes for Solo. I love Solo right to death. I love watching him do everything, and he does everything great. You know what I mean? And he's let me solo him. He does every fucking game until he gets it perfect. That's great. He's good at it. You know what I mean? But everybody don't have to be like him. And that's the problem. Everybody has to be like Solo. It's like, dude, if you were like Solo, then you could solo everything in the damn game by yourself and know exactly when to roll, never get hit, and trust me, this guy's a professional at it. He studied this one character, one boss out of the whole game, and never got hit once. And he'd literally roll every time she'd do something, or jump every time she'd do something. He missed him completely. I used to sit there one day. I got hooked. I got on. He was on. I clicked his button. I sat back in the corner, just literally sat down as a character remote. I sat and watched him beat the shit out of her. And it was amazed at how good he was. Now that is good. But there's only like 4 or 5% of those in the game at all. Okay? Same thing with this one. They're only a fucking 5 or 6%. They're not 1,000%. You know what I mean? But they act like they're all like that. It's like, dude, we're not, you know. That's why they don't want to play. That's why they got people walking right the fuck out. And they're like, well, you'll get better players this way. Yeah, you'll get better players that want to quit just as fast. Because I'm telling you, it took 10 years to learn this game. You know what I mean? And it took a Destiny 1 to learn this game first. And yeah, I was a whippersnapper. Yep. I was crappier than shit. When I first played Destiny 1, I couldn't even get 400. I didn't even know how to get 400. I didn't have a clue. And then some dude comes up, right? Phil comes up. He comes up, right? And he goes, have you done Prison of Elders? I'm like, no. I don't even know what the hell that is. You know what I mean? I said, I've seen it, but when I went in there, I got my ass kicked and I stopped playing it, right? Which is pretty much what happened. I mean, I got overwhelmed because there was only one of me and 1,000 of them. You know? It was another 3-person thing, right? And I was like, what do we do? What do we do, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm going, what the hell do I do? Seriously, I didn't have a clue what I do, all right, to get that 400. And I was 5 off. Boy, was that so annoying. Everybody was walking around with 400, and I was 39.5. That was it. 395, right? That's what I was at. And I was so annoyed. Because everybody is literally, right, higher than me. And I couldn't figure out how the fuck to do it. So Phil comes along and he says, dude, and I'm like, I'm irritated, you know, I'm irritated because nobody will tell me. There's like 5 or 6 of them I keep asking and nobody will tell me, right? Phil comes up and he goes, Prison of Elders, come with me and another friend, right? It's like, all right. So I believe it was Dark then, back in the day it was Dark, who quit because of this shit, it getting harder and harder. I think he quit around the time that they wouldn't give us exotics until you played the thing 35 times. Then he quit. And I don't blame him. Because trust me, at that point I wanted to quit. And that was what, 4 or 5 years ago? He still plays every now and then, but not very often. And we were sitting there one day, and he goes, Prison of Elders. So we got him and Dark together. And we laughed. Oh my fucking god, did we laugh. We laughed and beat everything in Prison Elders. Everything. Triple time over. We did it all freaking day long. And then I hit that 100 mark, 400 mark. And they're like, see, now you're in the group. Right? And I was like, cool, man. So then we started doing more and more stuff together. And we became a permanent fire team. You know. And we were doing really good. And we did everything together. Raids, the whole 9 yards. We became a permanent, you know, couldn't separate us fire team. We get to 2, and we're tearing the shit out of it. I did campaign first because they all had to work. You know what I mean? I got teammates that worked, so they worked. I didn't. Oh shit. I'm disabled, so I got on disability. What happened? So I'm retired, early retirement. Shit. We kept cranking and going and going and going. And we beat everything in Destiny 1 10 times over. They come up with a perfected, we did it perfectedly. I was laughing one year because Filth got grounded. He got grounded by his wife. The reason was because we all bought Taken King, right? We all got it. He says, I think, this is where the trouble started. He says, I think I'm going to take a day off, right? And I was like, all right, you're going to take a day off, right? So next thing you know, he, oh shit, I can't hit it from here. Well, it's going to take too long. Crap! One's closest, I guess? Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go down. So anyways, I can't change my scout rifle. Oh, no, I can. It's not locked. Good. So, anyways, we were like the best fire team. You couldn't split us up. We did everything together, right? And I think it was around Taken King where we started doing raids and we started finding 3 other people, right? We used to have a little punk hanging out with us all the time too. Kid was freaking a genius at this game. And then my son every now and then, right? We were both freaking crazy at this game. Shit. And we were kind of like the dads of the group, you know, around the fire team. And we got to, I think it was Taken King. He ended up getting in trouble with his wife because he took a week off. So he got grounded for like 3 or 4 days and couldn't do it. He had to work his whole vacation. And I was laughing as he got grounded. So was me and shit. That. Fuck. Oh, anyways, we were like peas in the pod. Then we got into Destiny 2. And, I don't know, it was about 5 or 6 years in. All of us started having, you know, life. You know what I mean? And shit. And Destiny wasn't getting any better. I think it was Curse of Osiris when we started not being a fire team so much. I didn't realize everybody hated it. I actually liked it. I thought it was fun. I liked the story too, because we finally get to see Osiris in the lore. We finally got to meet the guy. So we finally got to meet the dude. Did I get them all? I think so. Alright, now I'm going down. I think I got one back here to get, but that's alright. I'll get it when I go down there. So anyways, we finally got to meet the guy, Curse of Osiris. And I guess everybody thought it was a letdown the way he was. And I was like, dude, we finally got to meet the guy that we've already heard about but we've never seen. You know what I mean? Ah. Come on, break. Good. And, well, anyways, Dark. There it is. Dark and Phil. We were like peas in the pod. And then we get into 2 and it started getting kind of spread out. And it was like 5 or 6 years in, I suppose. And then one day Dark's just like, I'm done. He kind of took off. You know what I mean? He kind of left. And he started playing. I mean, I don't know if we started getting into each other's lives or whatever. I don't know what the fuck happened. Really don't. Sometimes I think it's because, you know, somebody played with his wife one day and he got mad, but that wasn't it. I think it was something else. Maybe he was getting tired of the game and the rest of us wasn't. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Plus he moved on to other things, right? Whatever it was. And Phil, he's still doing his stuff at home. Anyways, I'm not getting into the stuff at home, right? But Dark eventually left. So our fire team kind of got broken. And then we were sitting around looking for somebody. And Phil ran into this dude named Tony. Tony. You know? Tony. And we're sitting there one day and he's playing along. And he starts cracking up fucking jokes, and we're laughing so goddamn hard. We can't even get it, you know. We can't even get it worded edgewise, and it started making it fun again. You know what I mean? And they're like, "Well, players make it fun." Yeah, the point is players make it fun, but we have to pick our own players. You know, and try to get used to them and shit. I love LFG because if they're not around and they're working and shit, then I can get a couple matches in and get shit done. You know what I mean? And I help them, I revive them. Hell, I remember reviving the whole damn team like 6 times. Right? And somebody was like, dude, how do you do that and still stay alive? I said, it's pretty easy. You just get the hell out of the line of fire. But I was used to doing it with the team all the time. If we started getting chunked, I'd keep running and then run by and res somebody, then kill a few more, run by and res somebody, and keep going. Until they either res themselves, you know, because that's the way you should do it if you get in trouble. Like if you get in over your head. Yeah, if you get in over your head, that's the way you should do it. You should have one guy and make sure he's running. And you want to be on the fucking move too, because you can't stop when you're in a raid or some shit, or a nightfall or some shit like that. Right? That's kind of the way it's got to go. Alright. Oh, bitch. No, you don't. No, you don't. Back the fuck off. Okay, so like I said, in the nightfall, you kind of got to stop if the whole team dies and you hear the last fire team, you want to back the fuck out. Or you want to go do something where you're going to be safe, right? Come on, get over here. Shit. Come on. Where the fuck do you stop, dude? Okay, stop right there, good. Yeah, you want to fucking be right on the money. Fuck out of here with that shit. Go to the one up top. There we go. Alright. Reset. Rejuice. Can't get up there. Shit. Hey. Reload. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta freaking, you know, you gotta be ready when shit like that happens. You gotta keep moving. Watch out for the squeebies. They changed them. I thought they looked better the other way, but they had to make them look like bugs. That's another thing. When something's not broken, don't fix it. That's another thing they should learn. When it's not broken, don't fix it. You're always going to get people that bitch about a game anyways. That's first and foremost, right? This is what Sony needs to teach them, because apparently they never learned it, or they lost the fact of learning it. Like Pete Parson said one day, you paid us the money, so suck it up. When we had like 4 shitty seasons one year. 4 shitty seasons. I mean, it was so fucking shitty, nobody wanted to play them. And he's like, you paid your $100, get over it. That's what he said, you know. And that right there should have been the clue that he wasn't capable of running the company. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying they have to do everything we say. No. But like the whole grind thing, if you want to make it harder so we don't get nothing, then why don't you just not give us nothing? Why bother with it? You know what I mean? The old company motto, don't give them anything because they'll come back for more, is very fucking stupid, because after a while it gets a little redundant, boring, and nobody comes back for nothing. That's why everybody left when the final shape came. You know what I mean? They're like, we're done playing with this headache. It's like, because every time their sales weren't good, it was our fault. Every time somebody complained, it was our fault. What else? The touchy-feely crap. Oh my god. Years and years of donating, and I've always wondered where the money went. You know what I mean? And then I figured out after a while, it went to, so Pete Parsons could get a tax break. So he could buy another car. It didn't go to the charities, it went to his tax break, I'm sure. It's like everything had to be about a donation, this, that, the other thing. It's like, dude, you make a game. Who gives a fuck what you donate to? You know what I mean? And then it's like, oh no, you gotta donate all your money to it. It's like, dude, we fucking pay you $100 a year just to play a fucking game. Once a year. That's another thing. Sony, you really gotta get the prices down. Because this content is more than 12 years old and we're still paying fucking game price for it. The hell off my roost. This is mine. Yeet. And I mean, I get it, you want to work with your players, but that's fine, but maybe you should start working with all your players, not the fucking 4%. Because everybody's like, well, the game is no longer PvP. Do you know why the game is no longer PvP? Anybody want to know? I can give you an idea. I really can. Because they weren't happy with Gambit. Okay, I love Gambit. Gambit was fun. It was a horde mode. It was great to do. Right? And don't get me wrong, Gambit was alright. Then it became horde mode after horde mode after horde mode, and then nobody wanted to play horde mode no more. You know what I mean? And that ain't nobody's fault but their own. Because the minute Gambit hit it off, everybody wanted to play Gambit, and then when they stopped playing Gambit was when there was too many horde modes to play. And that's God's honest truth. That's when they killed Gambit. You got good rewards out of Gambit, and then all of a sudden you get shit rewards out of them. Because they were giving us too much. And the thing is technically, you can take the most garbage weapon and make it into a fucking raid killer. The way they have this set up. And then they're like, no you can't. It's like, yeah you can. Because as long as you have that armory, you can't sunset weapons, because they're always going to bring out the old ones that they got in the armory. You dumbass. Because you made it that way. And in order to do it, you would have to take out your armory that you love so much. Because every gun in that armory that I have a god roll in, right? Which I don't even care about god rolls. I like a gun that works. That's me. I don't give a shit if the fucking thing's got a super god roll. I really don't, as long as it works. I know. I always jump out like that and then hit it, right? It's a habit. I can't help it. Why? Because I'm usually on the run when I'm firing it.
It's pretty clear the Guardian is fine on their own, but it would be nice to have more light bearers for these missions.
I agree.
And it's like this. They will find a way to make that a AAA every time. An A+, whatever they want to make it. Why? Because you gave them options to do so. And all they have to do is put up with what comes out of it. You know what I mean? It's like you don't understand what you're doing. You're giving us all kinds of options to do what we want. And then you're sitting there going, well, you can't do this. Well, then you should have put the option in the game. It's that simple. That's your answer to the whole damn thing right there. You shouldn't put the option in the game if you don't want us to use it. Right? Right. Like, I'm always grinding, right? And even when I've pretty much worn out all my grind, I'm still getting 2 or 3 points a day. Or 1 point a day, or 2, you know what I mean? Just for grinding for a couple hours. Yep. And don't get me wrong, this is the slowest I've ever seen the grind, because usually I'm sitting at 400 by now. And it's only been 3 weeks since I've owned it. So you got the grind down. Problem is you got everybody to hate you while you were doing it. I mean, hell, even I looked at it when, Jesus, that grind's awful slow.
You in hostile territory without backup. Stick to your objectives.
Stick to your objectives.
Don't worry.
This way.
As long as no time-bending deities show up, we'll be fine.
Oh, I love it when he bitches about the ball. What the fuck? Alright, folks. Well, there goes my sidearm. How many fucking wizards are on this corner? Alright, boys and girls, it's going. We'll get over there. 7 more wizards? No, 1. Alright, we're good. Watch, I'll get over there and there'll be like 8 more come out of the corner. Hey, yeah. Don't forget to die. Oh, it's an ogre. Oh. I couldn't hear that thing coming a mile away. Some newbie's like, oh god! Yeah, I used to be the same way, especially if it's got an overshield on it. Oh, hell yeah. You're like, oh shit. Because it will beam you to death before you can get your gun to wait a minute and then glow so you can shoot it. Yeah, that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was too hard. It was too easy. Now, anything in this game, because it's a looter shooter, and this is what I'll tell you. Alright? This is a looter shooter. It's not an MMO. I don't give a shit what anybody says, or anybody wants it to be. No matter how much you imagine it, it's still a looter shooter. Why? Because you shoot, it dies, you get loot. There you go. If it was an MMO, it'd be longer than 6 hours before you got one thing. Come on, a wine. Oh, so it's out of ammo. Okay. Stop with the purple beam shit. God, you're annoying. Alright, you're gonna eat one of these. You're gonna take this. You're gonna take a bonk. Oh. You can't get it back. Shit. Another one of these. Fuck me. The hell is it now? Can we get behind this orb? Yep, that's it. What? You think stinking around's gonna get you? Love this gun. This is the oldest gun in the fucking game right here. And two, it is. It's one of the easiest to do fucking forge. Why? Because if you get the catalyst, which you usually get, CC it drop, it'll drop in just about anything. Fire team, solos, this kind of shit. Usually it drops about anything. Get the catalyst and you max it out. Every time you get a precision hit, there's an explosion. Alright? And with the hordes, that just wipes them right the fuck out. Because it sets them all on fire too. Especially if you get a fire build. And funny thing is, it doesn't have a blue mark on it. It has a white one. I thought they looked better the other way, but no, they had to change them. They were harder, they were too easy to hit. My question is, are they like that in the... Yeah, that's a good question. Are they like that in Witch Queen now? Or is that a different kind of monster? Maybe it's a different kind of monster. I don't know. That's a good thing to test out with my new character that I made. It is. It is. Haha. I gotta start shooting shit with this. Or I'm never gonna get that done. I used to love these. You come in, they'd have like dead bodies and shit. Now they're all gone. They do. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's one. Got one over here. In Destiny 1, they got like 6 of them laying around. Oh. Yeah, I really think they should remaster 1. Remaster it and redo it. Right? And they're like, oh, no, you should. Because you'd probably be better off if you remastered it. Why? Because you should see how many people play it on the weekend because they're tired of grinding in this. You know what I mean? And if you remastered it, you'd probably make a lot of money out of it. Secondly, we need a 3, or you need to make fucking Destiny Online. Got me? Thirdly, get rid of these fucking overshields and unstoppable and all this fucking bullshit. You put enough life on it, we can still take it down. Trust me. WoW does it all the time. They don't put overshields on the shit where you gotta have a certain gun to do a certain thing and wait until it glows so you can take something down. Like so, watch. Come on. You should glow. You're on that list. Nope, it's not glowing. See? There we go. Couldn't figure out why it didn't work the other day. Now I know why. Because it's not working. Their mechanics fucked up. If I have it on side items, or not, then it should glow when I hold it. Like this. Great! Yeah, you gotta die once in a while. Like, what the hell is full throttle? Seriously, what is it? Because it ain't killing him fast enough! Oh, and if you haven't figured it out by now, the new setup, stasis. Stasis is the one to go with. Why? Because everything's stasis. The guns, everything. Everything is freaking stasis. There used to be something if you killed these things, then a wanted person would come out. And then you could kill the wanted person and he'd give you a certain perk. It only happened once. Killed the fucking wanted person. And I got some kind of pulse rifle from Crucible. And then it didn't happen again, so I'm assuming they fixed it. Like I can't see you. And he doesn't blow up. Look at that shit. Ah. Oh, 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 it hurt so bad. I need a band-aid. Come here, little shit. Oh, and another thing, hunters are so fucking slow now, it's retarded. I'm sure Filth is figuring that out right now. There's gotta be a way to speed them up. I love disrespecting their enemies. Too fun. Come on. Where'd he go? See, everything is Frost. Retarded. Everything in freaking this setup is Frost. Yo. And this is the most crappiest sidearm I've ever seen. It just all over the place. Forget it yet? Close, close. A little more to go. Yes. Now we can get rid of this piece of shit. Sayonara. Bye bye. Okay. Now we need bow, right? Let's go bow. So what I would do is we do have a stasis bow, do we not? Yes. I would take a stasis bow and I would go spastic on the campaign. But you need a certain bow. There's one bow that does unstoppable and then everything, I think. Come on. And double. Is that an orb of light or some shit? I don't think it is. It's sparkling something or other. So yeah, if I was going to do the campaign, I'd go straight stasis. Fucking like crazy. And stasis will just about kill anything anyway. The reason why I don't use it is because I don't like it. It's electric with ice. That's what it is, pretty much. And for the Titan, I didn't like the Super because it's basically what I said. It's electric with ice. You gotta punch the ground, freeze everything, then slide into everything and kill it. You gotta do 2 maneuvers just to kill shit. And the only one that does it is the freaking Titan. God, I had a sword. Look, I got a sword, dude. Hey, you got a problem with this? Ah! You gotta aim up at it if you got a sword so you can keep hitting it. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Alright. Now we're gonna kill all these minions so I can get sword weapon done. Come here, butthead! Too far away. Where's Butthead? Have a bad day. Have a bad day.
This was nice change.
Yay, I still got a small rice cake. Sweet.
Only shooting enemies in one dimension.
I take it you've been sitting in on the Vanguard briefings on the anomaly?
Alright, I'll take
And
that.
if not in meetings, at home with Osiris. Vex this and nine that.
I don't even want to know what he's doing at home with Osiris. Really, don't. Don't need that information. Nope. Nada. Thank you very much. You know, should we get down to Earth and just grind these out and get them out of the way? We could be good. How we doing so far? Items is done. Sword and bow are almost done. Ugh. We're never gonna get there. Never gonna get it done. No, we're never gonna get it done. I don't care. It's only the last 3. I missed that mark and that helmet. Like it looks stupid. I look like I'm in The Last of Us with my skull hanging out, but yet I'm still alive. That would technically mean you can respawn through everything, right? Yeah. If you look like this. Because, you know, I'm dead. See my skull? I'm fucking dead. The only thing that's running me is the goop.
Guardians I would send without a fire team, but you're one of them.
I'm the guardian.
Make me regret it.
Yeah,
We
Saint,
appreciate
whatever.
the confidence, Saint. We won't take any unnecessary risks. I hope.
Sure we will. We always do. When do we not take unnecessary risks? We're the ones that killed the witness. We're the ones that killed OG. Who else? How many bosses have we killed and saved the Earth from? How many times? Better. Oh, you know what was funny? I went and replayed the character last night, 100 on my other account. Yep. Yep. So I was messing around playing it because, you know, I like to see how this shit's changed because they actually change it. And the beginning movie is pretty wild. You can get some really good weapons from playing the story over again. Well, pieces of the story, not the whole thing. Then you can also play the Witch Queen, Final Shape, all that shit. Wah! Come here, you little bitch. Boink! Boink! Yeah. Get the fuck off. What? Yeah, bitch. Meh. Didn't know it could hit him on the way back, did you? It does. Shit. Yeah, I'm serious. They've made flying creatures, and I can't wait to see what they fucking make for a fathead. Seriously. I really can't. I can't wait to see what they make for a fathead. You know what? I don't know what's more annoying. The fact that you shoot the fucking thing and it still lives. Why am I frozen? Question, why am I frozen? Get the fuck over. Where's that stupid gooey thing? Come here, you little shit. Take that. Nobody gets in the cornflakes because I sent them so. Why is there like 3 cornflakes and none of them are shutting off? That one's done, that one's done. Now I can go. I'm free to go. I'm free to go. Yay. What do you want, George? George, are you going to sit? What are you going to do? Going to stand there and look at Daddy? Poor kitties. Would you sit down? Sit with your daddy. You fathead. Oh, big 8-pound kitty cat. He's an 8-pounder fathead. He is part Maine Coon and cross with a short hair. Yes. So he's a very sturdy damn cat. Yeah. You know, you're gonna make me mad, like right now. That made me mad. And then you're gonna die a horrible flaming death. You're next. You're next. And you're next. Yeah. Across here. Who cares? Eat that bitch. Have a fucking grenade in your face. Well, that was great. That hurt me, Rue. Better than him did. Oh shit. Fuck. That was close. I know there's a way around here. Thank you very much. Okay, bonehead. Now this is going to have 2 of the same that you have to keep shooting until one or the other dies. Yes. Really fucking stupid. Now we can take a break. We're going to take a break. Watch this. You gonna follow me? Seriously? I got a ball! Yay! I can throw the ball at somebody! Yes! Let's throw the ball at somebody! It's so fun! It's like we threw one ball and then we had to throw a ball for the rest of our lives. And then we became a ball! Yes! We had to become a ball too! See ya! You look like you're so bored just sitting here, buddy. You do. What? Well, that was close. I almost ended up dying there. How was that? Thank you. get a shield on again. Good. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Away from that beam. Down here and kill whatever the hell's down here. Yep. Whee. Hi, how you doing? How are things? Are they good? Well, that's great. Run out of ammo as you're fucking swinging the opposite direction I want you to. That's always good. That's a perfect destiny. Okay, cheese. We're coming in. I'm gonna grab some of this heavy ammo just because we're bored. Yep. I'm gonna chuck this at you. And then we're gonna burn your ass to death. You're gonna take a bite. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Back to you.
That's the sector cleared. Good work, Guardian.
Another one down. Another one bites the dust.
By our next sweep, it'll be occupied by someone else. We have enough Guardians to clear these zones, but not enough to hold them.
Ain't that the truth? It'll be occupied by somebody else by the time I get back.
Eventually, they'll be able to push out and hold these areas.
Oh, do it, kitty. You know, it's almost time to eat, Fuzzbutt. You gonna do dishes? You gonna do dishes? No? You don't like water? I didn't think so. He decided he's not gonna do dishes. Well, I'm shit out of luck. I gotta do them, I guess. What? Rubbing the wellies? You taking a bath on daddy? You taking a bath? You clean yourself? When did I become a cat bed? That's the question. That is spoiled kitty. Yes, that is spoiled kitty. Oof. What you doing? Daddy messing up your fur?
The Hidden are busy chasing the Nine around the Trans-Neptunian belt, so there's not much recon to go on down there. Keep your eyes on the objectives, and we'll let you know when their reinforcements arrive.
Hey. Darn it! Die, you little beetle! Okay, switcheroo. Bow's done. Good. sweetie bitches. La da 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 da. Yeah, da, da, da. Oh, please pull me to you. Thank you. And I don't have to hunt your ass down. There. Alright, so we're going to switch back to machine gun while we're doing this, because we already got that done. Okay, now journey, quest. Oh, never going to get there. Oh. Hello, thank you very much. Thank you for hitting the fall like button. Where's the thing I gotta shoot? There's one. Alright, we're gonna quit after this one. It's gonna be time for dinner. Time for dinner, and then I gotta do some shit. Can I go now? Nope. How many more are gonna come out of this damn hole? All right. What was that box? Aha! There's another little bugger. Eat that dude. Wasn't there something you're supposed to shoot him with? I forget what the fuck it is. Where are you? Right there? Ah, there you are. There you are. Bye-bye. Time to go. Ah, shit. Wasn't gonna get out of it that easy, was it? Apparently not. Where'd you go, you little shit? Come back here. No, I grabbed this and made it armory. Yeah, for some reason it went armory on me. I had a thingamabob and I made it that way. Come here, do we do it? No, the flying thing. We're gonna have more flying things. Don't forget, we're gonna have trillions of flying things. Oh, I need that. That's good. Purple. Ah, die, you little fucking bitch. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Should we just like, grab the worm out, spit it out, and then throw it at something else? Down you go. You're stop moving those. We're out of here. Let's go. Ow. Thank you. Gotta love it. Sunspot still works. Okay, if you out, those nerf it. They got shields. First time I saw that pop, I just shot it. I was like, that fucking needs to go, whatever the hell it is. That's where I looked at that. I was like, that needs to go, whatever the hell it is. It doesn't need to be here. Thank you. Appreciate you pulling me down from there. That was appreciated. Another one up here. Nine. Come on. Got me. Fucking squeebies. Fucking squeebies. Come on down, squeebies. Come on. You need to keep spitting them out. See ya. Bye.
Boss incoming. Time for a
Shithead.
party.
Stop. Stop. Well, thanks for taking forever to reload. Jesus Christ. Let's reload everything before we start off here. Lost my hammer. That's not good. You're not Jabba the Hutt, bitch. Shut up. Ah, let's take all fucking day to reload again. Oh, you're fucking dead. I'm had enough of your shit. Die. Oh, if I could shoot him instead of getting freaking tossed around. That. Where is it? Let's say it's around here somewhere. Now what? What the frig? This is the fucking longest it's took to kill this freaking bag since I've been in here. I don't know why it took so long. Kill his bonehead.
Watching the young wolf take a whole army by themselves, it makes me think. Using darkness, guardians are stronger than ever.
Die, you little worm.
More powerful than when we raised the city walls. But there's fewer of us. Old vets like Joxer and Cade are gone. Zavala and Eris lost their ghosts.
You're right. But we've also got more allies than ever. It's not just on us.
Yeah, alright. Time to return to orbit and get the hell out of this shit. Alright. Let's go down there. See what's in the mailbox and what's over there. Oh, call it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh. Yeah, 2 hours is up, fellas. Time to go. Time to eat some dinner. see what that helmet put me at.
Transfer.
No place to put it. Alright, means I gotta go get rid of some shit. Head to the vaulty. Put the stuff back I don't need. You. Don't need you either. You. Should be it. Here, what else? This. What am I keeping? Higher than 200? What the hell happened? Yeah, that should cut down what I got. Alright. You want to know? You want to know? 50, nope. 65. We'll go with that. Very much. Technically, if you wanted to, you can go health and gunner. And I'm pretty sure you can wipe the floor with this game.
Checking now.
Probably not the high-end content, but you can definitely do everything else. Even the exotic missions.
Even undated computers.
Always stop at the tower before you leave, just to say, pick up what you need, whatever you dropped off, what have you got, max, mail, whatever. And if you beat something for the clan and you got an engram, then go do that.
I get them doing great out there, Devram. Thank you, Brett. Clan going okay? Everybody happy?
Seems to be.
Couldn't have picked better myself.
We don't get together as much as we used to, but we should. And that's another thing. A lot of clans are just worn out. They're stretched. There's nothing fun anymore. I mean, to be honest, I bet you could get them all back playing again if you put in fucking Sparrow Racing, because it was the best fun they had that I can remember for ages.
See you soon.
We all enjoyed it.
No return.
And it's the only thing that's fun, competitive, and not everybody screaming at each other to do it. Osiris Trials? Oh my god. But like I said, it used to be fun where we'd all go in and one team would get to the lighthouse and then the other team would get to the lighthouse.
Let's get started.
But hell, that was back when they had actually clans. And not half a clan. Alright, well that's it, fellas. I'm calling it a day. Gotta go, gotta eat some steak and some dinner. Gotta have some dinner. Gotta have some spaghetti today because I feel like it. Alright, bye-bye.